This car survived multiple assassination attempts, cost more than 10 Ferraris combined, and has doors that weigh as much as a small airplane. But here's what will shock you, it's not even the most expensive presidential vehicle in the world. Stick around, because number 1 will completely blow your mind. Number 10. Emmanuel Macron, DS7. Crossback Élysée. Let's start at number 10 with something that seems almost normal. French President Emmanuel Macron cruises around in a DS7 Crossback Élysée worth around $500,000. But here's the twist that nobody talks about. This is the world's first hybrid presidential car. While other world leaders burn through gas like there's no tomorrow, Macron can silently glide through Paris on pure electric power for 36 miles. Think that's just environmental posturing? Think again. The car stretches nearly 16 feet and packs 296 horsepower under the hood. But here's what's really wild. It has a shark fin antenna on the roof that keeps the president connected to France's nuclear command center at all times. One encrypted call and this eco-friendly ride becomes the most dangerous vehicle on Earth. The interior screams luxury with black leather, wireless charging stations, and individually adjustable electric seats. But don't let the green credentials fool you. This thing is armored to withstand serious attacks. The dark ink blue paint isn't just for looks. It's designed to make the car harder to track at night. But wait until you see what happens when we move to Africa. Number 9. Paul Biya, Range Rover. Sentinel. Cameroon's president. Paul Biya has been in power for over 4 decades. You don't survive that long without serious protection. His Range Rover Sentinel isn't just armored, it's wrapped in 6 layers of high-strength steel that could stop a rocket launcher. Here's where it gets crazy. The exhaust system is completely tamper-proof because assassins once tried to pump poison gas through a president's tailpipe. And if the main battery dies? No problem. A backup system kicks in automatically. This $600,000 fortress on wheels caused such a stir during Cameroon's National Day that social media exploded with videos. But African luxury is nothing compared to British royalty. Number 8. King Charles III, Bentley State Limousine. Only 2 of these exist, ever. King Charles inherited this $12 million masterpiece from Queen Elizabeth II, and when he dies, it goes to the next monarch. You literally cannot buy one. The doors are engineered so perfectly that Charles can step out in one fluid motion, because even royal exits are choreographed. But here's the haunting part. This car has witnessed more history than most museums. It carried the Queen through her final years and now carries the weight of an entire monarchy. That 6.75-liter V8 doesn't just move a car, it moves 1,000 years of tradition. But speaking of tradition, meeting excess. Number 7. Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Bentley Mulsanne Grand Limousine. Picture this. Monaco's narrow streets, built for horses and carriages, suddenly invaded by a 21-foot-long beast that costs over $1 million. Qatar's emir required a full police escort just to navigate corners that were never meant for royalty of this magnitude. Inside, 6 people sit in club-style configuration, facing each other like they're plotting world domination. Which, honestly, they might be. But here's the question that's been bugging me. How do you even park something like this? The answer will surprise you when we get to our top 3. Number 6. Anthony Albanese, BMW 7 Series Commonwealth 1. Here's where things get personal. Australia's Prime Minister nearly died in a car accident while riding in a regular Toyota Camry. The Australian government said, "Never again," and built him a 3.7-ton monster that accelerates faster than most sports cars. Commonwealth 1 hits 100 kilometers per hour in just 6.2 seconds. That's insane for something that weighs more than 2 elephants. The windows? 150 kilograms each. The doors? 250 kilograms that could literally crush a person if they slam shut. But here's the terrifying detail they don't advertise. Hidden weapon compartments. Because sometimes the best defense is a good offense. And speaking of offense. Number 5. Vladimir Putin. Boris Senat Putin's ride is pure psychological warfare. This 7-ton Russian masterpiece sends a message to the world. We don't need your German cars or American technology. We build our own empires. The Aurus Senate stretches over 22 feet and can survive direct hits from AK-47s and sniper rifles. But here's the power move that made headlines. Putin has been gifting these cars to Kim Jong-un. Imagine receiving a bulletproof limousine as a friendship bracelet from one dictator to another. That retractable rear window isn't just for fresh air, it's an emergency escape route. Because when you've made as many enemies as Putin, you always need a backdoor. But Putin's paranoia is nothing compared to our next leader. Number 4. Kim Jong-un, Mercedes Maybach S. 600 Pullman Guard. This is where things get absolutely wild. North Korea faces the strictest luxury sanctions on Earth, yet Kim Jong-un somehow acquired a $1.6 million Mercedes Maybach that officially doesn't exist in his country. How? Nobody knows. And that's exactly the point. This 21-foot armored fortress carries VR9 protection rating. It can withstand explosions that would vaporize normal cars. But here's the psychological game Kim plays. He arrives at international summits in a German luxury car while his people starve. It's not just transportation, it's a statement of absolute power. That 5.5-liter twin-turbo V12 doesn't just move Kim from point A to point B. It moves him from reality to his own twisted fantasy world. But even Kim's fantasy can't match India's growing ambitions. Number 3. Narendra Modi, Mercedes Maybach S. 650. Guard Modi's Mercedes carries VR10, protection the highest civilian rating possible. This beast can survive a 15-kilogram TNT explosion from just 2 meters away. Let that sink in. You could literally throw a grenade at this car and Modi would probably ask his driver to roll down the window to complain about the noise. The self-sealing fuel tank means even if bullets puncture the gas line, it automatically plugs itself. And if someone tries a chemical attack, the car switches to internal oxygen that lasts 2 hours. Modi could literally outlast most sieges while sitting in traffic. But here's what's really fascinating. Now they're investing millions in protection because the world is finally taking notice. And speaking of the world taking notice, number 2. Xi Jinping, Hongqi N501. Here's something that should terrify every intelligence agency on Earth. Xi Jinping's car doesn't exist in any public catalog. You cannot find specifications, you cannot find a price, you cannot even confirm it exists except for the fact that the most powerful man in China rides in it daily. The Hongqi N501 appeared during Xi's 2018 African tour, like a ghost materializing from Chinese engineering labs. Nearly 18 feet of mystery wrapped in bulletproof glass and political intimidation. Suggesting this isn't just a car, it's a weapon system disguised as luxury. That 500-mile range means Xi can cross entire countries without stopping. But, more importantly, it means China can build anything they want in complete secrecy. If they can hide the specs of a car, what else are they hiding? Number 1. Joe Biden, Cadillac the Beast. Here it is. The Beast doesn't just cost $1.5 million per vehicle, the US government spent $15.8 million just developing it. They built multiple copies, each one a rolling fortress that makes every other presidential car look like a golf cart. 20,000 pounds of American engineering fury. The doors weigh as much as the cabin of a Boeing 757. The windows are 5 inches of bulletproof glass that could stop a small missile. But here's the detail that proves America doesn't mess around. Those Kevlar-reinforced tires can keep rolling at highway speeds even when completely shredded. The fuel tank is coated with special foam that prevents explosions even if hit by artillery shells. And somewhere inside that fortress, hidden from public view, the blast-proof undercarriage can survive roadside bombs. And that's just what they're willing to tell us. Here's the question that keeps me awake at night. If this is what they're willing to reveal about the Beast, what are they hiding? These aren't just cars. They're rolling statements of power, paranoia, and national pride. The total cost of all 10 vehicles exceeds $30 million, but the real price is what world leaders will pay to stay alive and project strength. Which presidential car shocked you most? The mystery of Xi's classified Hongqi, Kim's impossible Mercedes, or the Beast's terrifying capabilities? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're craving more insane luxury content, Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon because we're just getting started with the world's most expensive secrets.